people. Hello, gorgeous people. All the pretty people, speak to me. I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day on yesterday. If you celebrated Mother's Day and you have someone in your life that you consider a mother figure, yes, I hope you enjoyed the day. I did. Of course, I got a chance to have one of my favorite things in the world is ice cream. And my favorite dessert in the world is ice cream. So if you missed my live on yesterday, you got to go back. You missed it. You got to go back and see this creation of ice cream that I had. Thank you for joining me. This creation of ice cream that I had on yesterday at the Yard. It's a milkshake bar in Atlanta, Georgia. If you haven't been there yet, you've got to go visit. Yes, I went there for Mother's Day. And so I want to share that with you because it's nothing like word of mouth. And that's what you have to understand in being successful. If you have good business, if you have good service, people will tell other people. You will get the referrals, right? And so I'm telling you, it's a great milkshake bar, ice cream bar. It's called The Yard in Atlanta, Georgia. I went yesterday for Mother's Day. So however you celebrated Mother's Day, I hope it was wonderful. And so please comment below and let me know what you did, because I want to know what you did that was fantastic. And so if you're joining me for the first time, make sure you put newbie in the comments below. Say, I'm a newbie, I'm a newbie. I am live on my new family, which is TikTok. Hello, TikTokers. Hello, gorgeous. I'm live on TikTok, and I decided to stream you guys in on Facebook so you can get this training as well. Thank you, Miss Venus Rodriguez is in the house. And so I wanted to share with TikTok, my new family, for about 4 or 5 months now. And I'm sharing with them 10 beliefs of being super successful. And if you want this, you want to write this in the comments. Make sure you're taking notes because I bring the goods, baby. Because if you want some motivation, this is the page for you. Inspiration, this is the page for you. And of course, free business tips. So let me know that you are here, because if you're getting value and this is helpful, I will show up for all my new TikTokers and of course my Facebook family. Hello. Let me know that you're getting value and you need this in your life. And I have no problem, because my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. My hope is that we all move to our next level. My hope is that we make that money, honey. Make that money. So I'm going to share with you 10 beliefs. Write this in the comments. If you're a newbie, put newbie below. If you're watching the replay, please make sure you say replay, because I do go back and look and see who watched the replay. So that's important for me. And of course, if you tag and share, what? Me and you are best friends. If you tag and share because you want other people to get these free business tips, you and me are here, because there's so much room at the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. And you want to, sharing is caring. And so if you're like me, you're like, I want to share, I want to tag, I want to tell the world, yeah, we are good people. I don't want to be the best kept secret. I want anybody that wants the information to get the information. So make sure that you tag and share. And if you tag and share and I see that you did, you can ask me any business question. Yes, you will be able to ask me any business question if you tag and share. Because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Yes, it's a Monday already. Money making Monday, marvelous Monday, whatever you want to call it. It's Monday, baby. I hope you're in a good mood. All the people in a good mood say yes. So if you're joining me, I am Jerusha Wiggins, a motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. And I help women start a business in my organization. I'm building 100 online leaders, and I teach women how to do that successfully using their cell phone. Yes. So if you want a cell phone lifestyle, thank you for joining me, Stephen. You want to make sure you click the link in the bio. But thank you so much. Yes, Leadership Express is in the building. If you follow me, my purpose for this page is to help you live up to your full potential. Because my full potential takes off running in front of me every single morning, and I'm always trying to catch up. And so if you want more of this, I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page. You could just click the link in the bio, my Facebook business page, and that way you get some more freebies, because I share scripts, how to recruit, how to overcome objections, how to build an audience, how to become a social influencer, how to do it. You want to know how people are doing it? You've got to invest the time or the money in yourself. Okay. And so because I transitioned from employee to entrepreneur in a short period of time, I became a part of the top 2% of my company in 8 months. Now I'm a part of the top 1%. So I was working a full-time job when I started. Anybody can do it. Okay. You got to have certain concepts, certain beliefs, and I'm going to go over those beliefs with you today. You got to believe 10 things. Okay. And I just believe, I'm training a train of women. We're all connected and we're going to travel uphill, downhill, and around the world. We're strong, we're brave, we're courageous, we're beautiful women. And so we got things to do. And so if you showed up for this broadcast, baby, you are in for a treat because I'm going to share with you what I started to do to make sure that I continue to be successful. And so if that's you and you haven't started a business yet, you need to hear this. If you've already started a business, you need to hear this, okay? Number one of the 10 beliefs that you should have to become super successful in any business, but particularly entrepreneurship, right? Number one, write this down. A pretty person is helping me out. You putting this in the comments. I love you. Is forget fate. Focus on doing what you love. Write that down. Number one, focus on doing what you love. If you want to be highly successful, don't just rely on the concept of destiny. Don't even think about fooling yourself about thinking that fate will let whatever is meant to be happen. You've got to put in the work. You got to put in the sweat equity. Okay. So if you love dancing, put dancing. You love dancing. Yes. I love speaking. If you love singing, what is it that you love to do? I love talking. I get paid to talk. So speaking and teaching, what is it that you love to do? What you love to do will pay you. Okay. So if that's dancing, singing, cooking, whatever it is, you do it. The problem, I believe, most people don't want to fail. They want to avoid failing. There's no way you're going to avoid failing. Well, if you live such a cautious life, let me tell you something. If you live such a cautious life and you never fail at anything, consequently, you already did. You already failed already. And so you got to embrace falling forward to success. Thank you so much, Miss Tanika. Yes. So, number two. Okay, number two. Let me just tell you, fail just means first attempt in learning. Write that down. Fail just means first attempt in learning. Someone got it, right? Because this is important. I just fell forward to success. I knew I needed to grow in a different direction. I was building offline for years. In 2017, 2018, I decided to go online. I was ready to fail forward. I was ready. I knew that there are going to be challenges, but I was up for the challenge. Think of every highly successful person you know. Do you know any one of them who got lucky by being successful the first time they tried? Anybody? Raise your hand, comment. Thank you for joining me, Miss Francis. Anybody? Let me just tell you a story. I worked in television. I used to work for CNN News. My degrees are in communications and public relations. Love the industry, love everything about it, right? Hated the hours. That's why I was looking at something else. I wanted time freedom. So I had my first son and I decided I didn't want to go back to work. Okay, there's a problem, right? So I needed to find something else. And so I don't know if you know this, but I love Oprah, right? Anybody in television, I kind of have my certain people that I absolutely love. But Oprah Winfrey was fired from her first television job as an anchor. And because I was in television, we heard that back in the day, if you're in Atlanta, Georgia, there was an anchor named Monica Kaufman. Okay. She was the top anchor in Atlanta. Everybody knew Monica Kaufman. She recently retired, but her and Oprah was up for the same job in television. Can you imagine that? This was years ago, right? And so they were up for the same job in television. Monica Kaufman got the job. Did Oprah stop? Right? Did she say, okay, my career is over? They both are still super successful, right? Right? But they both had different paths. So the next time you fail, keep going. Highly successful people don't stop. Okay? They don't stop. You win. You continue to do it. You have a process. And so knowing that Oprah was fired, knowing that she went up against an anchor here in Atlanta and the other anchor got the job, she was like, okay, next. That's how you have to be in your dreams. That's how you have to be in whatever you're trying to produce. Next opportunity, next opportunity. No just means next opportunity. And you keep going. And that's what I believe. Number 3, does this make sense? Yes or yes? If this is making sense and this is helpful, say helpful, helpful, yes, helpful. Number 3 of 10 beliefs to be successful. Never, ever, 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 say it with me. Never, ever, thank you for joining me, Shan, doubt yourself. Write that down. Number 3, never, ever doubt yourself. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Whatever you believe is correct. Because the road to being a famous and successful person, right, is tough. Building a business is tough. People will mock you. Strangers will make fun of you. And sometimes even your loved ones who think they are protecting you, right? They think they're protecting you. They don't even understand your path. They don't even understand your direction. So you can listen to them, but you keep going. Because my father, in the beginning, I am a daddy's girl. In the beginning, he did not believe that I should leave CNN News to start my direct sales company. I worked so hard to work there, right? But he didn't understand. And that's okay. I had to become successful for him to get it. So listen to what they have to say because we love them. We love them, right? But we don't have to take their advice. So don't get caught up in what he said, she said, my mother did, my father did, my cousin did. I did not care who did my business. When I started, I don't care who did it. I'm going to be successful. Let me show you how this goes. Let me show you how it's going to go down because this is my life and I want to leave a legacy. So it's going to happen. You got to have that attitude. I don't care who failed at it. I am going to be successful. So sometimes you have to keep on believing in yourself, even if other people seem like they don't. Belief is a key ingredient to success. If you believe it, baby, you could be successful. But you got to believe it. Most people don't believe in their dreams. Most people don't believe in their abilities. Most people don't believe in their book. They don't believe that they can cook. They don't believe that they can sing. They don't believe they can create. They don't believe it. So if you don't believe it, why should I believe it? You got to believe it. Number 4, write this down. Yes, choose to continue. Even if nothing seems like it's working in your favor, you just keep doing it. Okay? It is our choices. Let me tell you something. That show would be truly, okay, this is the thing. I make choices every day. We all make choices every day. The moment negativity seeps in, I have a choice. Every day you have a choice. Okay? We choose every day to sleep or we choose to read a book. We choose every day to watch television or we choose to listen to a business podcast. We choose every day to scroll social media or we choose to listen to a broadcast like this that's going to empower us and move us to the next level. We all make choices. Success is intentional. Success is not for the lazy and it's not by accident. It is our choices that we make on a daily basis that determines our future. Okay, somebody better get this. So there are 10. Yes, we're on number 4. I'm going to get to it. If you're getting value, just say, yes, yes, I'm getting value. Make sure you tag and share. You know someone that may need to hear this information. Let me tell you, sharing is caring. You want them to hear it. I want them to hear it. That's why I'm giving it to you because somebody helped me. I invested. Somebody helped me. So I hope I shorten your learning curve. Number 5, you don't have to be a genius to start. Being a genius doesn't automatically translate to being successful. Let me tell you something about Bill Gates. Bill Gates, he failed some subjects. People think he was an A student. He was not. So he failed subjects, but his friends passed all of their subjects. Now his friend is the engineer at Microsoft, and he's the owner of Microsoft. So you don't have to be a genius to be successful. You don't have to be perfect to be successful. You don't need to ace all of your exams. You don't need to, be the top of your class. You don't need to be, Miss Know-It-All or Mr. Know-It-All just to be successful in your life. Talent and persistence can always trump intelligence anytime, baby. Talent, I'm going to let that marinate because some of y'all missed it. Write that down. Talent and persistence can always trump intellect. You can be intelligent all day and still not be successful. You can have 50 degrees and not be successful. You're intelligent, right? And so you got to use that talent. You got to use that gift. Number 6, if you really want it, you'll find a way to get it. Number 6 of the 10 ways. If you really want it, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Okay. If you really want it, you'll find a way to get it. I wanted to leave corporate America. I wanted to work from home. I wanted it. And I believe when you want something bad enough, you'll do what it takes. I wanted to work for myself. I wanted time freedom. I wanted financial freedom. I wanted it. I hunger for it. Every single day I wanted it. And I want everybody that's listening to the sound of my voice, I want you to stop saying you are a procrastinator. Stop saying you're going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is today. You're not a procrastinator. There's no such thing as procrastination, in my opinion. You heard E.T. Eric Thomas talk about procrastination. Yes or yes. Okay. So I don't believe that you're a procrastinator. I heard somebody else say this. It's just not that important to you. It's not that important to you, and that's okay. You can just say it's more important to scroll on social media. It's more important to look at TikToks all day. It's more important. That's important to you because you're doing it. You're not procrastinating. It's not important to you because if it was important, you would do it. Eric Thomas, he talked about this analogy that I think is really good. He said, you know what? If it's important to you, you'll choose to do it or not. Because if I told you I'm going to give you $3 million or $5 million and you're going to meet me at 3 a.m. in the morning and I need you to be there, at 3 a.m. Most of you will probably be there at 2:30. Most of you will probably be there at 2 a.m. If I'm going to give you $3 million or $5 million, if you meet me at my office at 3 a.m., how many of you would procrastinate? What would you be? Oh, yes, you will be at my office before 3 a.m. Oh, it's important to you now. It's important to you, so you would not be late. You wouldn't be thinking about, well, what if it doesn't work? You would show up. You wouldn't be hitting the snooze button, would you? You wouldn't be doing that because it's important to you. You're not a procrastinator. You make time for what you want to do. And so when you decide your business is important, you'll make time for it. When you decide, I can't decide it for you. When you decide this project is important to me, having a side hustle is important to me. When I decided I'm going to work my full-time job, I'm going to start a side hustle, I'm going to learn how to do both of them. I'm going to be a great wife as much as I can and a great mother as much as I can, but I'm going to build a side hustle. That's what I'm going to do. I wasn't procrastinating. I wasn't just thinking about it. I put it into work. I put in the action. Action. Every single day was more action. Every single day I applied myself. Every day. Number 7. Yes. Take calculated risk. You got to take risk to win. Yes, it's a risk if you invest money. Did you think you were going to start a business and not invest money? You're going to invest money. Who wants to start a business and not invest money? Where are those people? Listen, there's no business that you can start and you don't invest money. So don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Start that business. Invest in that business. Follow the blueprint from those that are successful. I'm developing 100. I know it's a ridiculous number that I believe in. I'm developing 100 online leaders in my organization. I'm taking a risk. Right? Even saying it. I'm taking a risk, but I want it so badly that it's happening. I'm learning. I'm growing. I'm moving because I'm going to do it. It's happening right in front of you. It's happening. It's happening. And yes, yes, the link is in the bio if you want to know what that looks like. There's a link in the bio that says info. I'll be happy to share that with you. But I'm always expanding. I'm always teaching people how it's possible. Yes, it's possible for you. It's possible for Donna. It's possible for Michelle. It's possible for Tanika. It's possible for Miss, is it Kirkland? It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. Number 8, know what you're getting into. Know what you're getting into, right? If it requires research, do the research. Stop relying on other people to tell you. Yes, get a mentor. I'm big on a mentor. There are 2 ways to make mistakes, right? There's 2 ways to grow, mistakes and mentors. The 2 M's. You can mistake your way through this thing or you can have a mentor. I choose a mentor. So I do believe you should have a mentor. If you're in network marketing and direct sales, you should have somebody that's a leader. You should have somebody that's an upline. You should have somebody that's mentoring you. However, it is still your responsibility to research. It is still your responsibility to self-educate. It is still your responsibility. No one's going to take you by the hand every single day and say, did you read this? Did you learn this? No one's going to do that. That's your job. So if you're in network marketing and direct sales, just educate people, okay? Educate people about what you're doing. Educate yourself more and more every day about how to do it. Every day you should be investing in your education. When I worked in corporate America and I started my side hustle in my direct sales business, when I was in the car, baby, I was listening to whether it was a podcast, whether it was a YouTube video, whether it was a live Facebook like this with business tips. I was listening to learn. I was not listening to the radio. I was not on the phone with a girlfriend. I was not. Even to this day, if I'm in the car, that's Drive Time University. Write that down. If I'm in the car, yeah, that's Drive Time University. It's time for me to pour into myself. I am always a student. You are always a student, right? You haven't reached the top. Even at this level, I'm not at the top. I want the next top and the next top and the next top. You just keep growing. You want more out of life. You got to do more for more people, right? The more people you're helping, the more you can do for more people. This is about the people. When you fall in love with the people, you'll have a big business. When you fall in love with the people, you'll have a big empire. When you take yourself out of it and you love the people, you will be more successful. Okay? You're not going to know everything day one, but you will know a little bit. But keep going, keep going. But you will have enough to educate people. You know enough now to start. You know enough now to educate somebody else about what you're doing. You know enough, just start. You want to 10x your business, start today. So yes, these are the 10 beliefs to be highly successful that I go by because I know it's work, but it's good work. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. I love what I do. It doesn't even feel like I'm working when I'm talking to you. I love showing up for you. I love it. So if you love it, say, love it, Jerusha. Love it. If you love it, give me some hearts. Comment if you love it, because I love it. If I'm helping one person, I love it. The people, right? You're the people. Number 9, service will always beat selfishness in the long run. What are you serving? You know what? I'm in the business of solving problems. If you are an entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to think about how can I serve the masses? Who am I serving? Who's my target audience? What is the purpose of this thing? So your service is important. Being selfish and being stingy can help no one but you, right? And it can make it harder for you to make more money. Because if you're stingy, right, you're holding on. Girl, give that stuff away. Give it away. I'm giving this knowledge away. Yes, I have a course that I've created, right, for those that are serious and want to move forward. I have a course that's called the 3-Day Ride. That 3-Day Ride is coming up in June. I have a course that people invest in themselves. You should do that. But I'm not selfish with this information. I show up live every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page sharing free business tips because I know that's going to help somebody else. The more that I give, the more seeds that I plant, it's going to grow. It's going to grow. So it's really not about me. It's about you. It's about you showing up on TikTok, user 325-389-22135. It's about you. Okay, so focus on serving other people or helping them or even giving them some of your resources. It's okay to give resources. I share apps, I share tools, I share how you should automate your business better. I share all of that. Okay, strategies, tools to be successful. Sharing is caring. Because this is what I've learned. And this was something that I did learn. I don't care. You are an original. Don't you dare die a cheap copy. You are an original. No one can take away what you have. No one can steal what is your gift. Sharing and sharing and sharing some more. People can steal your words. People can steal your ideas. People can they can't steal your passion. They can steal all that stuff. Steal these 10 steps right here. But they can't steal my joy. They can't steal my passion. They can't steal what's meant for me. They can't steal it. They cannot steal your passion. So it's okay to share. Stop being stingy. I'm not saying don't get, what you deserve, but some of that information, just give it away. Okay? What will you do, my God? Okay, number 10. This is important. Last tip, 10 beliefs to be super successful. Number 10, a pretty person wrote 1 through 10 in the comments for me. I know. If you want all 10 in a PDF, a free PDF, you want my notes, all you have to do is make sure, if you're on Facebook, there's a link in the description for free business tips. There's a link in the description. I will give you all 10 of these. No worries, right? Put 10, 10, 10 in the comments. 10, 10. You want all 10? Yes, put 10 in the comments. And of course, you could just click the link in the description. If you're on TikTok, it says free business tips. Click the link where it says info. Get the free business tips. I'll be happy to share all 10 with you in a free PDF. Okay? Because the elevator to success is out of order. You're going to have to take the stairs. You're going to have to step one step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. Okay? Because this is important to me. Don't wait, create. That's number 10. Don't wait, create. Stop saying you're going to start a blog. Start the blog today. Stop saying you're going to do a TikTok. Do it. Stop saying you're going to go live on Facebook. Do it. Stop saying you're going to do Instagram. Do it. Stop saying you're going to do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. And so what? You do it wrong the first time. And what? You did it. Some people will never do what you did. You at least did it. So stop saying what you're going to do, create and start today. I tell this story all the time when I'm talking to people that are entering my business and they're coming on board for me to be their mentor, their business coach in my organization. I say this all the time. How many no's will you get before you quit? Will you get 5 no's and you decide it's not for me? Stop saying it's not for me. Just say you didn't want to do it. It's really that it's not for you. You don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to jump out of parachute. Can I probably do it if I was taught a skill? Probably. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to say it's not for me. I don't want to do it. So if people would be honest with themselves, this would be so much easier for everybody. You either want to do it or you don't. Okay? So how many no's will stop you from completing your dreams and your goals? If you have a book, if you're creating a boutique, you are selling shoes, jewelry, pots, pans, I don't care what it is. How many people have to tell you no for you to quit and say it's not for you? Most people, in my experience, they don't like rejection. You might not be cut out to be an entrepreneur because rejection is the name of the game. People are going to tell you no. Every day somebody tells me no. They don't know what they're missing out on. Bless her heart. She don't even know. That's okay. I'm not going to stop being successful because she said no. You let one person stop you. You let 5 people stop you. You let 10 people stop you. What? And that was your dream? It couldn't have been your dream. It could not have been your dream if you let 20 people stop you. You do it anyway. You on to the next and the new. I tell this story about Colonel Sanders all the time because I think this is pretty significant. Colonel Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, okay? Everyone knows this chicken. He drove all over America and offered this fried chicken recipe for a certain percentage of the sales. He's giving them a certain percentage of the sales, right? Even though it's his recipe. So he says, okay? He knocked on their doors. He slept in his car. He slept in his car with that white suit on, even though it's probably hot, even though it's probably raining, even though it's probably cold, right? He did this every single day. And you can look at this up. I'm big on Google. Google and that's my boyfriend. Like, I love Google. He had to talk to 1,009 people told him no to his chicken recipe. What? 1,009 people said, no, thank you. I'm not interested. Get away from here. You sound stupid. That sound dumb. Nobody's gonna eat it. Nobody likes chicken. How many people said it? 1,009 people rejected his chicken recipe. What? Now, how many of you can say 1,009 people told you no about your business? How many? Most people can't even get to 100, let alone 1,000. So you know how many people said, Jerusha, you're crazy to leave CNN News. You're crazy to do direct sales. You're crazy, girl. No, you're crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I am crazy. Crazy enough to do it anyway. I'm crazy enough. I'm crazy enough. I'm crazy enough to do it anyway. I'm crazy. Let me be crazy. I want to be crazy because I believe it. And so let me just tell you, for Colonel Sanders, it took 1,010 times, 1,010th time. Finally, somebody said yes to the chicken recipe. Somebody said yes to the chicken recipe. Now, all those no's, one person said yes. It only takes one for you to win. You get somebody riding with you in your business. You get somebody as hungry as you in your business. You get somebody who believes in your business, and you guys can go to the top. It took one person to say yes, and now it's still to this day, even in his death, he created generational wealth. Even in his death, he did it. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Is it worth it for you? Tanya, is it worth it for you? Is it worth it for you? Is it worth it? Because most people stop. Thank you for joining me. Most people stop at number 10. I asked people, did you talk to 100 people? No, 50. Did you talk to 150 people? No, 20. You're not ready. You got to talk to a lot of people. You got to be willing to go through the people. You got to make sure you're servicing the people. And so those are the top 10 beliefs that you need to have to be super successful. If you want all 10, just click the link in the bio. If you're on TikTok, just click the link in the bio. If you're on Facebook, it's so simple. You could just click the link in the description for free business tips. And yes, 10, 10, comment 10, 10, 10, so that you can get those free business tips. It's all just for you. If you're watching me for the first time, put newbie. If you enjoyed that, say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha, and I loved it. I loved it. If you are a newbie, put newbie below. If you really loved it, you want to share and tag. And please follow me. Of course, I'm always wanting to make sure that I give you value. I bring value, right? Because I want to see you do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, LaShonda Brown. Do it, Chanel. Do it. Do it. Stop talking about it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Isn't that a song? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. You do it. Everybody's waiting on you. Everybody's watching you. You're it, my dear. Show up and show out. Do it. And so if you love this, I'll be live on Tuesday, tomorrow, 1:30 on my business page. The link is in my description. Join the business page. We're growing to 10,000 over there on the business page. So if you have a team, you have colleagues, you have business partners, whatever, make sure they join the business page. Tomorrow, be sharing some tips for entrepreneurs, particularly network marketers and direct sellers. But tomorrow you're going to get the goods. I bring the goods, baby. So make sure you are there. Set your notifications so you get that when I go live. Yes, I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I'll see you on the page.